Okay. Now, daily we will have speakers corner. You will see the F1 room, the forest room, and the Arabian room. So in each of these rooms, we will have daily sessions, and each of the room will have different topics. So I don't know how the androids are going to organize all the delegates. We will put about 50 delegates in each of the rooms. So I'm afraid you might not have a choice on the topics, but they are all equally interesting and equally good speakers. We have Anias, my vice chair for TF2, and Mr. Tay and Dr. Jack Lunat from GTI. On the second day, which is on the 6th of June, we have Lenny and we have Mel Idrus going to talk to you about geopolitics. He is also the chair for Task Force 3 on geopolitics at the main conference. And we have a very important personality here, Mr. Eric Dam. He's the president of Energy Delta Institute from the Netherlands, and he has also graciously accepted the invitation to speak to all of you. Eric himself is he has a lot of conviction on youth and talent building, and he spent a lot of time, we may all look quite old, but we think about the young people, so the time will push us through. Like I said to some people yesterday, 10 years from now, all of you will be moving into a new direction, age-wise. So remember this event and cultivate and nurture the young. Mr. Kanan has been doing that, with me. I used to remember Mr. Kanan. We walk on the platform offshore, he will be guiding me. Those days, very few ladies on offshore, in fact, and so Mr. Kanan will be holding my hands. We'll be walking offshore. Okay, but you see, the world has changed. As we stand still today, the world has changed. You see, today, the girls are probably holding the hands of the boys offshore. Okay, so times have changed, involvement of women, participation of women. So this thing about nurturing the future generation should not just be a thing that we do, just for today, for World Guest Conference. It is a message. Now, in fact, today is a very important day. It is a start of history. We are making history for World Guest Conference because for the first time in the history of World Guest Conferences, we are starting a youth event. The industry realized that talent is an issue, human capital is going to be an issue. If you look at Professor Michael Kahn and Deloitte's report, you will understand why we have to acknowledge and address this issue on talent, because the whole industry, you are facing a lot of changes, structurally and demographically and trend-wise. Okay, so three things that is real in this room. Number one, here in this meeting, you're dealing with a very connected generation. All of them are, very digital. You're dealing with a very connected generation. Number two, we are also dealing with people who are very, how should I say, sometimes I'm lost for words, There's the three C's. The connected generation is one of them. And the second one that I wanted to say is the conviction, the conviction of the industry in getting this industry to be innovated in the sense that we won't be using or exploiting energy the same way we are today. So we need these young people to be very passionate to innovate. So they need to help us to address change in the manner that this industry can become more sustainable going forward. Okay, so we need people like this. All these speakers, they understand why we are here for. Okay, and the On the 7th June, Mike Han himself will be sharing with us a very interesting topic on climate change, and colleague of Mr. Lee Hon Wan, Mr. Shang Famai will be talking about how gas can make a difference in our life. And we have Warren Pertas, one of the chair for the program committee. He's also sharing with us on balancing sustainability. Okay. And we have knowledge cafe sessions in the afternoon on the 6th of June. We have Ayush Gupta and Shivika. Are they here actually? Ayush and Shivika, no. And also we have Mira Madhav. They will all be moderating and speaking. And also we have Rais Imran. I'm not sure if Rais is here. No? Okay. They will be addressing the Knowledge Cafe. Now, on the 5th June, which is tomorrow, the highlight of our event is actually the roundtable, the youth roundtable. Okay, and this will be the youth delegates who are going to the stage. And actually, we should give these people a round of applause. Okay. The reason being, we organized an e-essay competition. 134 essays were submitted, and the effort was tremendous, immense. First, we had to have a platform. So, with thanks to Dr. Amir and his team, we managed to get the platform up, which is It's Not Magic, It's Science. And then we have to do a lot of promotion and collaboration with SPE and many others, the IGU and so forth. And then we get the submissions. We run the essay in the 3-stage, and all are very good essays, very good candidates. It's very tough for us to judge them. And finally, we decided that these are the top 7 who deserve to be on the stage, right? Based on the numerous criteria. So thank you once again to all of you who have participated in the essay competition on It's Not Magic, It's Science.com. Okay, and the next one, immediately after the roundtable, it will be the committee session, which I'll be chairing, on nurturing the future generations, and of which Professor Mike Han will also be speaking. So while we are chairing this session, there will be simultaneous sessions. So to support TF2, I would appreciate if all of you would be present at the 4:30 session, committee session on nurturing the future generations tomorrow at the plenary hall, right? No, I think this is, plenary hall is the round table, and the other one is, the committee session is at the plenary theatre, okay? And Herji, she is the, Herji, would you stand up? Okay. Like I say, to organize this event successfully, it cannot be an all-Malaysian show. So I have to crack my head how to get people from all continents of the world to represent youth in order to make this a global youth event. Okay, so one of the strategy was to invite NRG TTA World to organize the NRG battle, and therefore we managed to get about 65 people to come here from all over the world. Okay, so that gives us the diversity. The ESA also gives us the diversity. Okay, so that helps. So we would have about 6 speakers tomorrow at 4:30. Okay, and evening at Petroscience tomorrow will be hosted by Datuk Medan on behalf of Petronas. So it will be held at the Science Centre to give you all an experience. In the evening, there will be a lot of programs, somewhat scientifically based, but somewhat party based as well. Okay, so chill out and relax, right? Okay, now that's the night out party. I will not steal a lot of limelight from our party queen, Nadine. right? So she's not going to allow me to unveil a lot, but come dress up as your favorite movie star, Bruce Lee or whatever, Angelina Jolie, whatsoever. Yeah, girls, ladies. My only concern is there seem to be more boys than girls, or I can't assure that the ratio is right all the time, right? Okay. So while we are having our activities all around at the Speaker's Corner, Epicenter and whatnot, the talent people will be battling their brains, yeah? They'll be storming their brains, so steer clear of that corner. Do not disturb them as much as possible, okay? Because they need to be very concentrating very hard. So the NRG battle will be running. What is important is on the 7th June, these talented people will be presenting their ideas here for us. So at 3 p.m. on 7th June, we will be able to witness the pre-finals. And the final pitchings will be done on the closing ceremony on 8th of June. Okay. Now, on the 7th June evening, you have a free night. Yeah, on your own for all the delegates. We do not have an evening activity, so please do some shopping in Malaysia if you like. I'm doing the job of tourism Malaysia. Okay, so you are staying in the shopping district of Kuala Lumpur anyway. All right. So on the 8th, that's where a very interesting event will happen. All of you will be required, all of you meaning those that are not in the NRG battle, you'll be required to break out into groups and come up with your own suggestions on what the young people should do, or rather, what the IGU should do for the young people in the next triennium. Right? So your ideas will be proposed to our Vice Chair, Anias, for this triennium, and she will be the future chair in the French triennium. Okay? So we will then present to her, and we will have a small gimmick, and that will be very interesting. And that is dubbed From Kuala Lumpur to Paris. Okay? Please be present. I assure you it will be a very interesting show. And I believe Tan Sri Samsol, and a number of other VIPs would be present around 10:30, 11, and then off we go after lunch to attend the NRG battle finals to give them all a good support, and then we will attend the closing ceremony and the farewell. I guess
10 o'clock.
I guess that's all, and every one of you who are not the delegates, if you are a sponsor or if you are a WGC delegate, you'll be able to enter this venue through the 100 VIP passes. So feel free to drop by, support the youth program, and help us, pass the good word around about this World Guest Conference, because it is really history in the making, and I thank you all for your kind attention.